I think I'm gonna do, should I do an all drugstore? Let's do all drugstore. Little fall look here. Good morning, guys. I have not done my makeup in probably over a week. I felt so burned out from the end of October, and the beginning of November is always a huge time of year for us. So I'm finally getting back to putting on some makeup. How's everybody doing out there after Halloween? Now the election is over and we are ramping things up to get into the holiday season. How's everybody doing? I posted like 7 Halloween tutorials, and that is like maybe double what I normally can post. So I was feeling a little bit burnt out. I got so behind on my editing that then I just couldn't bring myself to film anything else because I was so behind already. But now we're back. I want to do fall looks. I want to do like Christmassy winter looks. I'm so excited. I somewhat recently got this color corrector. I just don't think I've used it on camera. I've used it a tiny bit. I have started following this girl on TikTok who does like the most precise, beautiful makeup, and she does like a whole color correcting step before, and I really want to try it. So we're gonna start with this. This is $3 from Relove. I think this is like a Walmart brand, and it's cruelty free. So let's do like an all drugstore, all cruelty free makeup look, fall makeup look. All right, so starting with this peachy color under the eyes for the discoloration, kind of like my dark circles. I'm not using the best brush for this right now because a lot of my brushes are dirty. So I'm just making do with what I have over here, but I'm starting with that peachy color corrector, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush and use that darker orange color on the deepest part of my eye socket because that needs the most color correction. And then for the cheek area, I used a mixture of the green for redness color correction and the purple to brighten everything up. And guys, I think I'm obsessed. I honestly think I'm obsessed with color correcting. I think I need some better brushes to be a little bit more precise and just have an easier application time, like some smaller or different sized paddle brushes. But I think I'm in love. It looked so beautiful. And my favorite part, and I've always color corrected, or I have for a long time, I love to color correct beforehand because then you can use so much less product overall and you still get this flawless look. I am just obsessed. I think this turned out so beautiful, and the Relove products did not look heavy at all like some other color correctors can because they're very creamy. It did not look heavy at all. It actually did not change the overall look of my makeup whatsoever. So I'm very, very pleased with this product. So I applied it with a brush, and then I'm just kind of patting it in, and I'm just loving how that looks. And then I'm going to go in with my normal coverage products. Today I am using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter. This is in the shade Fair Cool, I believe. And then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild tinted moisturizer. Now don't get it twisted, this does have a nice medium coverage to it, and it's just very glowy, hydrating. This
face overall is just very glowy and hydrating, which is great for these harsh fall and winter months. It makes it so that you don't look cakey and cracked because the moisture is there for you. So I'm just going to pounce that in all over the face with my wet beauty sponge, and then we'll go in for the concealer steps. Of course, I'll be using my favorite concealer of all time, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is not only my favorite drugstore concealer, it is my favorite concealer of all time. I have repurchased this for years and years and years. I do use other concealers occasionally. I like to try new things as well, but this concealer is always around. So I'm just going to put that on under my eyes and let it sit for a bit while I do some bronzing. As you can see, I put a little bit much on the face by accident, but this is the bronzing drops from Morphe. Now you can put this onto the back of your hand or something so that you avoid what I just did, but this is a super gorgeous formula. It is so beautiful and so thin. It's a very thin but pigmented formula, so you need a very small amount to use all over your whole face for bronzing and contouring. But again, it's just going to keep you from looking cakey because you don't have to put very much on. That's my favorite thing about it. After I blend out the concealer, then I'm going to go in with the Milani Luminoso highlight and cream blush. I'm taking the cream or the liquid highlight first on this brush and patting that everywhere I want to glow, and then using the same exact brush to basically blush up the face. I don't like to put this stick directly on my face. I think it has a little bit too much drag, but you just got to rub it onto either the back of your hand or directly onto the brush. And after that, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is a perfect cream color for Luminoso blush. And you just pop that anywhere that you normally put your blush. And it's also very glowy, but I amped up the glow, of course, with that highlight beforehand because I am all about that glow, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. I feel like the Morphe Nude Essentials was the obvious choice, but I'm still in love with this e.l.f. Nude Classics. You can still get it. It is so good, okay? I will never stop loving this, I think. I do actually think it's probably the most versatile palette at the drugstore that's high quality. You got cool tones, warm tones, an amazing array of shimmers. There's even a green, cool tone shimmers, warm tone shimmers. You have some like moody pinky colors. You have everything. So I'm gonna stick with some of the warmer tones and the pinky tones for the fall.
So just starting off with the shade Darling, just this beautiful warm medium brown, and I'm going to toss that up into the crease. And I kind of got it onto my lid a little bit as well, but I just start with a little bit and build my way up. And then I'm going in with the shade Charmer, which is that gorgeous medium tone, kind of this muted burgundy. It is so gorgeous, and I'm putting that just on the outer corner to deepen things up, and then blending that out yet again with a big fluffy brush. And then I am taking the shade Beloved, which is that gorgeous shimmering pink, and I'm taking that all over the lid. I kind of wanted to keep this more on those berry toned, keep it really warm too, but incorporate some of those berry toned eyeshadows to really give it that fall look. And then I'm taking the matte white called Cream onto the inner corner just for now. And then I'm going to finish off the face a little bit by powdering with the Essence 16-hour powder foundation like I always do, and dusting away that bake once we're done with the top of the eyes. Then I'm going to go in with the Milani powder bronzer. I basically just set all of my cream products with their powder counterparts just to intensify everything and make it last longer. We're going to ignore how much bronzer I put on my nose. I did not realize until after the video that it was way too much, so let's just ignore that. So then I'm going to use the glowy Milani baked bronzer just on my forehead just to add some glow. And I love this Wet n Wild Naked. It's called Naked Blush, I think, or Naked Brown. So gorgeous. But first I'm starting with Milani. I'm basically putting this all over the cheeks, the Milani Luminoso Powder Blush. And then I'm using the Pure Essence Be My Starlight highlight. This looks white in the pan, but it has this beautiful pink shift. Again, I want to keep those pinky berry tones happening. And then I'm going to use Naked Brown, almost like in between my bronzer and my blush. And this is my favorite way to use this Wet n Wild blush. It is the perfect in-between color of bronzer and blush. And I use it right in between the both of them. And it just warms up your face so beautifully. It is just, it's like indescribable. It like brings your makeup to life on the cheeks. I love it. And you're especially going to love it if you are a blushy girl like me. So then I'm just finishing off the eyes with a little bit of Charmer on the lower lash line. This really isn't like a super deep smoky look. I have some other all drugstore videos where I do like a super deep smoky eye, but I really wanted to keep this one a little bit more mid-tone and simple. So I just finished that off, threw a little bit of the Blanc highlight on the inner corner and threw on some mascara and called it a day. I also filled in my eyebrows. I'll list down below the products that I use on the eyes to finish them off, like for the brows and everything. And now I'm going for a brown lip. Now I've been loving these $2 e.l.f. pencil lip liners. They're so freaking good. They're called the Cream Glide Lip Liner, and that is exactly what they feel like. Just a creamy glide across the lips. So beautiful. I think this is the shade Contour, but I will make sure and I'll list it down below. And then I'm going in with my new love. I use this a lot. I've had this lipstick for a while, but I use it a lot during the Halloween looks, and it is the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream in the shade Petty Fluff, and it is just this gorgeous like light to medium tone brown. I wanted to nude it out a teeny tiny bit just in the middle, so I used my e.l.f. Seriously Satin Cream lipstick in the shade Creme, and oh my gosh, I am in love. This is just a beautiful monochromatic, warm brown, berry pinkish fall look. I think it's so beautiful. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, I'll list all the products that I used on or off screen down below, as well as my Instagram, my TikTok, and my other YouTube channel if you want to follow me everywhere. And I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.